welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to do a halo eye look with some bright colours, probably pinks and oranges and yellows. So I hope you enjoy it. I've done my eyebrows already and I'm just going to go straight in with the eyes and then do my face makeup afterwards. I'm currently actually in Australia. I'm travelling with my girlfriend, so I'm on a kind of budget. I should be on a budget, but I'm actually not sticking to the budget. I have actually done an online shop, so that's coming soon from Beauty Bay. That's when I blew the budget. This is the colour reveal. Very pretty. I have used it a few times, but yeah, I haven't actually done a proper tutorial on it. And it's my first one, so... Ooh. Cool, so I'm gonna go straight in. I'll zoom you into my eyes so then you can see how I blend it all and what colours I use. Okay, cool. So now that I've zoomed it in, you'll be able to see it up close and personal, which is great because my skin is very red at the minute. I'm like in the sun all the time and I'm still not brown. And firstly, I'm going to carve out my eyebrows and I'll use a concealer. I didn't get to bring many concealers with me because I had to pack really light. But I have this NYX concealer. I need to try and find it actually. I have this one that I bought with me. It's just the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. So you can just go straight in with your brush, but I don't know if it's because I'm lazy, but I kind of think, why not use this? So I'm going to go firstly in with this, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer brush. Just because, I don't know, like I like to roughly use this, and then, I don't really know why I do that. I just do that because it gets on there and then I can perfect it, or try to perfect it with my brush. So I'm going to use a lot of this. So I've used the doe foot on the concealer just to carve out my eyebrow roughly. And then I'm going to use, I really should have cleaned this. Then I'm going to use my concealer brush, and it is pink, but don't worry, it'll be fine. Cool, so I'm just going to gently go in and carve out my eyebrows. It's so weird when you're traveling because, especially when you love makeup so much, I'm kind of like an all or nothing. Like my friends will know that I either wear so much makeup on a night out or I'll literally just look like this, but without eyebrows, and yeah. So I'm just going to pat the concealer in. So I've swiped along my eyebrow just to get the shape, and then I'm just going to pat it in. I like doing this because it kind of sinks into your skin. Lovely. And then I'm going to use the rest on my eyelid. Just swipe it all on there. I'm just going to pat it in. It's quite good patting it in because then you don't get brush marks. It's just nice and seamless. Let's get right in that dark bit there. I'm supposed to be tanned and flawless, but I just keep going red and blotchy. I can tan, but my face just goes, I don't know, and it's like Rudolph. So once that's patted in, I'm then going to start with my eyeshadow straight away. I'm not going to set my concealer. A lot of people like to set their concealer on their eyelid, but I think that if you don't, then it kind of makes the colours pop a bit more. So I'm going to go in firstly with this pink shade here, and that is called Frenzy. So I'm going to take this brush here. It's actually an e.l.f. brush. So I'm going to tap off the excess, and then what I'm going to do is just pack on the colour. I'm going to keep it nice and rounded. So I'm not going to bring it out. So I'm just going to keep the eye shape nice and round. I think it looks really nice with the halo. So I'll keep pressing this on in my crease. It does take quite a while, but it's better to kind of build up the colour rather than just kind of scrape the whole eyeshadow onto your face, because otherwise it just kind of goes a bit patchy. I did actually do a practice video the other day And I literally laughed so much about 20 minutes before because I was nervous. Oh, it's so weird. But yeah, I'm getting more used to it now. Obviously I didn't post that video, it's kind of like a practice. So I've packed on that shade Frenzy. It's come out a bit more purpley than I thought. And now I've got that bright, vibrant colour on, I'm gonna then blend it out with a smaller brush. I'm gonna take this eye crease brush by Elf. I'm gonna use Exhilarate, so this really bright pink one. And then I'm just gonna really gently, in circular motions, just blend out this harsh line. Make sure you don't bring it too high because you end up with it attached to your eyebrow. I always wish that I had like a bigger gap between my eye and my eyebrow so I could just like blend loads of colours. Like some people have their eyebrow up here and you're like, oh my god, you could whack literally like the whole palette on that eyebrow bone or whatever it's called. But yeah, so keep doing circular motions. And just have to be patient. I love bright colours. Like it's so weird here because it's summer, but in England it's actually going into winter, so I'm like, I'm actually still going to do bright colours even though it's autumn colours and things. One day I'll do like a natural shade, or eye look, sorry. Cool, so once you've done that, you can then get your first brush that you use and the first colour that you use, so back into Frenzy, and then go straight over your original colour, just because sometimes when you blend out a colour, it can kind of like dust off, especially with this palette, because obviously the formula is not the most, you know, great formula in the world. It's just quite dusty. Like there's so many palettes now that are really affordable and they're so good, but yeah, this one's kind of a bit flaky, so I just like to go back in with it. To be honest, I still go back in with it with any palette, and you can do little circular motions. Lovely. So I'm going to actually deepen up the corners around here and start to create that shape. I'm going to use this shade, Madness. So like a nice kind of like, kind of dark, deep red. So I'm going to use that on my outer corner and inner corner. I'm going to pack that on first, like so. So just pack. Always good with this kind of eye look to just pack on the colours and then blend out after. This makes the colours pop a lot more. Just keep packing it on. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna join it through the crease, through there, with the same colour, but just really gently join that up with the same brush. It's so weird ordering makeup from like online when you're in Australia because it takes so long to come. But not long till my delivery comes. I'm excited. Cool. So once you've done that, just make sure it's nice and blended through. You can go back in with your first shade that you did in the crease, the original shade, which was Frenzy that I used, and just kind of blend it all together still. Like so. Cool, and then the fun part. So after that, I'm going to cut my crease and do the halo shape with my concealer. So I'm going to use the same concealer that I used before, just to carve out the center of my eyelid. So, okay, I definitely need to get another concealer because it's running out. Cool. So a trick that I like to do, I can't remember who I saw do it. Who was it? I always lose track because I watch so many makeup tutorials. I know Nikki Tutorials does it. I don't know, but yeah. Obviously it wasn't my idea, but I just copied it. Well, it's just easy to do it like this, so it's a good idea. So paint a little bit of concealer in the middle, roughly where you're gonna do it, and then look up. Pray to God it's gonna be okay. And then look down, cool. And then it gives you kind of like a dot where your eyelid naturally touches in between your crease. And then that way you've kind of got a guide where to follow it around. I'm just gonna apply some more. Cool, so I'm gonna try and keep my lid sort of closed. Where is it? Perfect. So I'm just gonna pat that. So the sharper the line that you get, the more kind of intense it will look. So I'm just gonna take some of that concealer straight onto my brush. And then pat it on. So you kind of want to do it just above your natural crease. So when you open your eyes, you can still see the carved out line, if that makes sense. Because my eyes, whenever I like open them, they can kind of disappear because of the shape of my eyelids. So still follow the natural shape of your crease. Just do it slightly above. So I like to do it a little bit wider through the top. I just think it makes it a bit more dramatic. So I'm not going to set that either. I'm just going to leave it to dry down a little bit and do this. So once that's done, you then go in with the previous shade that you use. I'm going to use this quite fluffy brush actually, just so I can blend out nice and soft. Just kind of press it in. Put a funny face. I don't know why I do this. I can't help it. On the inner corner. So I've blended in the outer edges a little bit with that shade that I used on the inside and outside corner. And then I'm going to take in my concealer brush. And then I think I'm going to go in with this orange shade here. I don't know how pigmented it is, but I'm just going to hope for the best. Pat that onto the eyelid, right in the center. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Pat, 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 pat. I've gone like absolutely crazy before with eyeshadow in the center just to make it really pop, and then it just kind of like goes crinkly. So just build it up as well. Just keep building it, building it. Ta-da! Now I've finished doing the center of my eyelid. I'm now gonna pop a little bit of highlighter in the middle just to make it pop. Where is it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. highlighter. Cheap and cheerful. It's actually like a duo, but I'm going to use this side, the highlighter shade, and just pop it in the center. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the orange shade in the center. I'm just going to pat it on. Just pat it on. Just right in the middle. So after that, I'm going to add some eyeliner. I'm not going to do a wing, so I want to still keep it rounded. I'm just going to line my lash line just to make it feel a little bit full. I'm going to go straight in. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner. So I'm just going to make sure I go really close to the lash line. Maybe I could do a baby wing. Nope. Nope. Not yet. And in the inner corner. And now I'm going to pop a little bit of mascara on my top lashes. I'm just using the MAC mascara. I I don't actually know what this one is. Which one is it? I don't know, it looks like this. Doesn't have a name. Oh wait. Nope. A38? I don't have any lashes with me. Oh, it'll be so good with this look. Like halo looks always look. Really amazing, because it really opens up the eyes with false lashes. Obviously I don't have any, but I have to get some. So I'm gonna go off camera now and do my other eye, do my foundation, everything, and then I'm gonna do my bottom lash line. I'll be right back. So I finished my other eye off camera and I've done my base makeup, and now I'm gonna do my bottom lower lash line. I think I'm gonna go with like a bluey. I'm actually gonna go in with this one first. So that's Elation. And I'm just gonna gently go along there. And then I'm gonna skip out this middle part here, because I think I'm gonna put another color in there. And I'm gonna go in through the inner corner. I'm gonna take my eye crease brush and go in with Accelerate and just kind of join that around. So make sure you blend the two together slightly. So now I've left this little gap in the middle. I'm going to attempt to do something. What have I got? Actually, I'm gonna use another palette. So I think I'm gonna take this color Mystique and put it right in the middle. So I think that'll make it pop a little bit. Well, fingers crossed anyway. So I'm gonna take this smudger brush and go in with this shade Mystique and just pop it in the middle. Hello. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit. I just choked on my own saliva. I'm gonna line my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna pop a little bit of highlight in the inner corner. I really wanna do, like, I've seen some pictures online. On Instagram and Twitter, and they're like, the inner corner's like green and like yellow. I really want to do that. That'd be so cool. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I love doing colourful looks. I think even in December I'll still be doing colourful looks, I'm sorry. If you do want to see more videos, I'll be posting another one soon, and if you'd like to, subscribe. No, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another video. Bye everyone.